Hi, good afternoon. This is your IELTS speaking practice test, and I'm your practice examiner. In part one, I'm going to ask you a few questions about yourself. My name is Jal Timothy Javed. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Well, my name is Barina Shafiq, and you can call me Barina.
Where do you come from, Brina?
Well, I come from Gujranwala. I have been living there since my childhood, and it is a major city of Pakistan, and it is also well known for different type of cuisines and bodybuilders.
Let's talk about rain. Do you like rainy weather?
Uh, yes, well, to some extent. Well, because when dating back to my childhood, I was very passionate about rainy weathers. Whenever it was rain, I just get on the roof or I go to the lawn of my house and I expose myself in the rain and I just feel on the top of the world. I feel butterflies in my stomach. But nowadays, as I thought I have become mature now, so I find these kind of things very childish. So I wouldn't like the things now.
Do you prefer wet or dry weather?
Now I prefer dry weather
Why?
as it has ample of the reason. As you know, I am very fond of looking very decent and elegant. But if there is wet or water all around, have to I have to walk very carefully that my shoes or clothes wouldn't get wet. As I feel very irritated in these weather. But on the flip side, in the dry weather, you don't have to face these kind of setbacks. You can do whatever you want, and in additionally there is also a very huge side effect of a wet season, that most of the insect came out of their holes, and there was insect and all kind of things all around, which I don't like very much.
What do you do on rainy days?
Well, on the rainy days, I do an ample of things. It's not like that. It's not like that. I don't like rainy weathers. I like it, but I don't want to go in the rain. So whenever the rainy weather comes, there are cool breeze are flowing. I just go to the on the roof of my house and with a cup of coffee, and I feel like I am on the cloud nine, and I felt very happy, refreshing, and feel vibrant. Everything looks so vibrant, cheerful, that it gives me give me a whole look of very refreshing atmosphere. So if whenever these type of day come, I feel on top of the world.
Does it rain a lot in your country or city?
Well, as I live in Pakistan, which have four seasons,
Hmm.
like summer, winter, spring, and autumn. So there is also a season of rain.
Hmm.
But also in most of the time, the rains come in spring and autumn. But also there are some kind of rains in winters and summer. So in our Pakistan, we enjoy a lot, and we are very benefited with this blessing of our God, as rain is very beneficial for our crops. So if rains are more in a particular country, it will be beneficial for its economic as well as personal growth.
Good. Thank you so much. That is the end of your speaking part one. In part two, I'm going to give you a topic. So, this is your topic, and you have 1 minute to think about it. Okay, you can make some notes if you wish. And your time start now, please. Time's up. Now you have 2 minutes to talk. Don't worry if I stop you and your time start. Now, please.
Well, here I would like to talk about a most horrible period which I vividly remember. That about 3 years ago, I went to a ceremony. Which is of my cousin, and I am very close to it as he is my bestie since childhood, and his house is also short board right away. So, talking to the talk about it is of a gold ring, and it's cost about 5 lakh, and it is very valuable to me as my mother gave it to me on my graduation, as he was very fond of me, because I have burning the midnight oil to get an achievable score, which my mother admires the most. When I was eating food, it was irritating me on the finger, so I took the plunge to write it on the side, so I can eat more carefully. But unfortunately, I just forgot to pick it up when I am returning back home. So when I get back home, I just remember I have lost my ring there, and I felt very disappointed, and I thought if I hadn't gone there, I wouldn't have chance to lost my such a valuable things, and it means a very low to me. It's not just it's not because that it cost very high. It's because of the passion and love behind which my mother give it to me, and I feel very disappointed with myself. I just I just sent a message in the group of my family that I just lost my valuable ring, and fortunately, one of my cousin who was eating with me, he took that
Good,
and
good.
returned it to me.
Thank you so much. That is the end of your speaking part two. Now, part three. In part three, I'm going to ask you a few questions about lose things. What are some common items that people tend to lose easily?
Okay, well, there are ample of things that people can easily lose, but like as their rings and keys of the car, which is the most common thing, as well as their wallet, and also their phone, because these are things which people always carry with them, and sometimes when they were sitting, they just put there and forgot to pick it on venturing back to their houses. So if they do so, they will also have to face some severe consequences, but most of the time they will be able to found it back.
What are the reasons why people often misplace or lose things?
Okay, well, in my opinion, I think that the things which they often lose is because of their carelessness, and also because they got some distraction, distraction, or they may be in emergency situations. Because if in these situations they do so, their mind was on their mind was on another thought, and they just forget these things. For instance, I remember that about a week ago, I went to a diner, and I put my diary there on the table. And after returning home, I was very engaged in talking with my friends. I just lost there, and I was unable to find it as lots of people were there. I felt very disappointed. If I hadn't got there, I wouldn't have chance to lose it, as it was very valuable to me.
What do people often do after losing things?
Uh, well, most of the time they get panic, as the thing they lost meant something to them. But if they are of, but if the lost thing is their mobile, or their watches of, or watches are keys of their vehicle, they obviously got panicked, and they rushed back to the places where they gone, and interrogate with them with all the person which were are there, and they will try their best that they will able to find their low thing.
What should parents do to teach their children not to lose things?
Well, if I had to choose, I would recommend that parents should suggest their children that they should remain fully focused and keep their things with them. Like as they should always put their things in the bag. We can lose all of the things, but we are not imagine to lose our bag there, as we have always in our hand. Dating back to my childhood, my parents also give me a lot of suggestion about my school bag, and I was very careful about it. I don't let anyone touch it, and I in and before coming to home, I check all the things which are that all things are located in my bag, and after that I went back to home.
Are there any good ways to remind us not to forget or lose things?
Yes, there are ample of things.
Like,
uh, like as people can firstly people can focus carefully and not just got distracted. They have to make their mind that these are the thing and I have to keep it with me. And secondly, they should keep their all valuable things in their pouches or bag they are carried with. And thirdly, it would be better that they don't take all their things with them which are very valuable, and they have to suffer a lot if they got lost.
my last question is, could technology be used to help us find things?
Yes, definitely. As technology has reached an advancements of its level, making us able in various fields of life. Okay, I will tell you a recent gadget will help them to locate all the things. Like as in the room, there will be a CCTV camera which have a thorough focus on all the things, even it was a small stone on the floor. So if someone lost their things, they can easily approach it and focus on all the things there. And also there is option that what kind of things are located on the list, and if they lost there, they can easily click there and see where the location is and easily can find it. So if the technology continue to like this, it will be very beneficial for all of us.
Good. Thank you so much. That is the end of your speaking practice test. Wish you good luck.